Alright guys, well, good morning. Welcome back to Ponderosa Horsemanship, and today we are going to be working with Coco here. She is a 5-year-old Frisian mare, and she is here for a 30-day refresher. And Miss Coco is very athletic, she's very forward, and so today we're going to work on the ground and then we're going to hop on. But I'm going to give you some little tips for what I do with lunging. So we'll go ahead and get her going. So we're gonna go ahead and get her moving out. I know some people, not all, but when they put a horse on the lunge line, they're trying to kind of get a lot of that energy out, kind of get the freshness away. But when I put a horse on the lunge line, I don't want them to get excited. I want this to mean they're going to be relaxed. So like what she did there, I didn't want her to speed up, and she kind of started to trot off. So all I did was redirect that energy. And so with her, if she's going to be nice and relaxed, I'll let her keep this pace. But if she tries to get ahead of me, or if she tries to trot off, we'll redirect the energy. And I like what I'm seeing. She's starting to relax. She's starting to snort, drop her head a little bit. And because I want to start every ride being super relaxed. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and just change direction so she doesn't get bored. She ignored me. Perfect, good. So we'll keep her moving, and in just a minute we'll ask her to pick it up. Good. Right there, we'll go ahead and redirect. So even though I asked her to move forward, she had turned to come in, so I asked her to move away. And then she immediately picked up that speed. I don't want her to pick up speed unless I just specifically ask for it. Good girl. Good. Good. Good job. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and ask her to trot. Good. And see, she was pretty excited. Get this nice fast trot, and she'll probably break off into a canter in just a second. If she does, it's fantastic. But if she does, we'll immediately just redirect that speed. And right there, she wanted to come in. I want my space. I don't mind if horses make gradually smaller circles. But again, I want everything to be based off what I'm telling them to do. Good girl. Perfect. And I see right here, I'm going to ask for my space back. Good. All right, right here, we'll redirect that. Again, I didn't ask for that canter. She gave that canter all by herself. Go ahead. I want her still in that other direction, so we'll keep her back going. Good. And I give my vocal cues. And again, I try not to look like I'm asking for forward movement. Our body language is such an important part of making the horse move. So if I tend to stand here a little relaxed, I put a tad bit of pressure on her, just saying, hey, keep going. But I'm not, she knows I'm not looking at poses. But if like I came across her with body language like this, look at that, immediately. She reacts to that. But if I have a nice, relax, I'm not out to get ya, she immediately looks in. And eventually, she'll start to mimic my behavior. Horses are very observant creatures. They look for patterns, they look for comfort, and they look for security. And I want to be that security for her. I want her to think that she can be nice and relaxed with the person on the ground or the person under saddle. Because honestly, I don't need a hot horse. This is a sport horse. She's going to naturally be a little more athletic and a little bit more prone to being forward. And I don't need that. especially since our owners are, their main goal is to trail ride. I don't need a forward horse. I need something that's going to be a little bit more relaxed. Oh, that was wonderful. Oh, there we go. We see her, she's starting to snort a little bit. We're going to see that lip get a little looser. She's ready to come in. She's like, lady, you've been making me trot for all this time. I'm ready. But I'm going to really wait until she gives me nice head drop. Up. Good girl. Look already. We haven't been trotting the snot out of her. So we know she's not tired, but look how nice this trot is. It's a lot more relaxed. She's a lot more comfortable. And she's starting to fart a little bit, so I can tell she's getting relaxed. You can see that tail kind of come up. I can smell it. Now I'm just waiting for that head to drop, just to give me that little indication that she's nice. She's getting nice and relaxed. And when she's nice and relaxed, we'll go ahead and move to some work on the saddle. Again, I change directions occasionally because I don't want her to get bored. I mean, we see people in an office job, they get bored all day because it's very repetitive. They tend to hate what they're doing sometimes, because when it's day in, day out, same thing, you know, they're going to kind of go into autopilot. Same thing with horses. You keep them on a circle going the same direction for 20-30 minutes straight, they're going to get bored. And then when you finally give them something different, that's when they're like, oh crap, and they jump, and all of a sudden you put yourself in a bad spot because you're not stimulating your horse. Good girl. Horses have active brains. We've got to keep them stimulated. We've got to keep them thinking. And a horse that thinks while it's relaxed is a good horse. A horse that's allowed to have control of its own brain tends to be the more spooky, reactive horses because you're not giving them anything to do. Ooh, very nice. Oh. Look at that. We're getting that nice slow movement. See a nice loose lip. Good girl. Ooh. Good girl. Look at that. Good eyes. Good for oh good. Look at that licking shoe. So that's our today's session. You know, we should never strive for our horse to be excited on the lunge line. It's not even going to prep our ride for success. You know, keeping things calm, keeping the horse calm, putting them a good mindset, that's what's going to prep us for success. All right, join us next time for more tips with Ponderosa Horsemanship.